What's happening, Tech Timers? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today, I am coming to you live with No Jive as we take a look inside the Amazon mystery box. Can you dig it? Okay, Tech Timers, before I get down to the nitty gritty, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, all below. So let's take a look and see what is inside the Amazon mystery box. This is going to require the Tech Time tool. Let's get busy. Yowza! That's one. Yowza! That's two. And we'll just go ahead and rip the rest and see what's going on. Straighten out my workbench here. Whoa, look at this. We've got a new cell phone, Umidigi. Let's get it open. Okay, there you go. Typical Umidigi box. This is going to be the Umidigi A7 Pro. Don't know if you can see that. There are the specs. And of course, we're going to go into all of those details. But enough about that. Tech Time tool to the rescue. Yowza. Yowza once more. Let's see what we have. Thank you card from Umidigi as usual. They're very good about that. Some information in the back of the card. Phone, we'll take a look at that in a second. Got an envelope here. Link to the world. Some information, as well as the key, the ejector. Put that off to the side. Charger. USB-A to USB-C. And there's a Umidigi A7 Pro. Already has a screen protector on it. This is a nice looking phone. Look at that. Look at that color. Hopefully you all can make that out. Of course, got a case. Get everything together here. I believe that's all in the box. Let me just double check. That is all in the box. So this is everything that comes along in the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy set up, get it charged up, because I want to make sure that when we get started with this review, we get down to the get down. I'll get back with you. Okay, Tech Timers, so y'all know exactly what's next, and that's the specs. So the CPU is going to be an octa-core up to 2 gigs, and that appears to be the Helio P23 for you tech heads. It's running stock Android 10, nearly stock, I believe. It's got 4 gigs of memory, and it's got a storage of 128 gigs. Battery, let's see, SIM card, it's got a dual nano SIM and one SD card. So that's, I'll show you that on the phone. Battery is 4150 milliamps per hour, 6.3 inch, full HD plus screen, 1080 by 2340. And let's see, so we've got a camera, back cameras. It's got 4 quad cameras, 16 5, 16, and 5 megapixels. It's got a front camera of 16 megapixels. And let's see, the phone is 212 grams. That's the weight. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. 212 grams. Does not have NFC or wireless charging. And for anyone who's interested in the GPU, that's going to be a Mali G71 running at 700 megahertz. So it's not a gaming phone, but it's a decent phone. Let's take a look at the construction. This is gorgeous. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't know if this is going to do it justice. It's got the screen protector already installed. We've got the volume rockers here, up and down, power button, 3.5 millimeter stereo jack, microphone, USB-C, and those are the speakers, bottom facing. That's your tray for your card. Let me just get the key out of the black envelope. And by the way, if you have any further questions, that's where the manual is. So let's eject the SIM card tray. This goes right there. Dual SIM plus SD. Nothing on the top. Take a close look at the back. Zoom in a little bit. And let's put this right here. Hopefully y'all can make all of this out. Okay, there's your camera array. 5 megapixel, 16 megapixel, 16 megapixel, 5 megapixel. And of course, volume, power, fingerprint scanner. And of course, that's showing you where your SIM card tray is. So we can remove this. And look how beautiful that is. It's like a glass finish, I believe. It is. I don't know if this camera is doing it justice, but it is beautiful. It looks like it's got it's a magnet for some fingerprints, but that's okay because remember, it comes with the protector. You put that on. There you go. Okay. Now, let's check this bad boy out. Okay, Tech Timers. So once you get the phone up and running, and it's going to go ahead and ask you for your Google account information, just go ahead and do that. After you've connected to your network, there's going to be an update. Update's going to take maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. And this is pretty much stock Android. I haven't added any applications at all yet. So this is the way it comes right out of the box. Let's go into settings, about phone, and I'm going to cover this up because there's some personal information there, of course. And so you can see, I'm going to get in here nice and tight. You can see it's running 4 gigs of RAM. Storage is 128 gigs, and it's running Android 10. There you go, you can see that right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish setting up this phone with my apps and what have you, and then we will check this out. Be right back. Hey Tech Timers, it is time to get on down and boogie. So the first thing I want to talk about is how good this screen looks. It is a, 1080 by 2340, and it's a LTPS. It's very rugged. It's got the screen protector already installed. It's very responsive. As you can see, no lags there anywhere. You can see your selfie cam right about there, little teardrop. And I like the way they did that because it kind of differs on my previous phone, the F1. You can see the teardrop is a little bit bigger. But let's take a look at some specs here again. And we're going to start off with the system. Once again, this is the Umidigi A7 Pro. 4 gigs. There's how much space is being used right now. And I think I mentioned earlier that the chipset is the Helio P23, which is a slightly older chipset, maybe about 3 years. It runs 4 cores at 1.5, and then it runs another 4 cores at 2.0. And even though it's a little bit older, this can handle just about anything you want to throw at it, except for like the most intensive of applications, like, you know, those super games or whatever. I'm not a gamer, but for everyday use, this is more than adequate. Once again, there's your screen, 1080 by 2340, 6.3 inch. There you go, 409 DPI. So it's very sharp, like I said, very clear. There's your GPU. So let's get out of that. We'll go back to the screen. Once again, very, very responsive. Applications just pop up like nothing. That's Chrome. Let's go into, let's see the camera pop up. There you go. And right now, I'm actually down to 3% battery. I don't know if you can see that. I charged this up fully. It was either Thursday or Friday. I'm thinking it was Friday of last week, and today is Tuesday. And I've been running with this phone ever since, as opposed to my Umidigi F1. So let's launch another application. You can see how quickly it comes up. Even with the older chipset, still runs really, really well. One of the things I want to mention is because this is an older chipset, I'm going to go into speed test. Because this is an older chipset, it may not connect at the top speed. You can see it got up to 50, and my internet service is 70 gigs or 70 megs. And with my F1, because it has a newer chipset, it actually connects closer to 70. However, you can see right now it recorded 47.7, down 10 up. For an older chipset, that's still great. So you're going to be able to surf very well on this. Let's see. Let's go into Netflix. And let's do this. I'm going to pull up. Let's see. Continue watching. I'm going to pull up a test pattern. So you can see test patterns right there. And let's go to this one, number 8. So it's a 3840 by 2160 at 60 frames per second. Let's see if this can run it, if this phone 40, can run it.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
So you can see that it's running the test pattern very well, actually. Let's get out of that. Let's go into YouTube. We'll pull up a world-class video for you.
What's happening, YouTubesters? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today, I am coming to you live with no jive as I review.
So as you can see, runs YouTube and Netflix videos very well. And what I'm going to do right now is, let's pull up Pandora. I'm going to get out my sound meter so we can see just how loud the speaker is. And as you can see, that's my sound meter running on my Umidigi F1. Let's turn this on. So not bad. I did one song, it did go over 70 decibels, right around 71, I believe. So fairly loud and also very clear. Bottom firing speaker does sound pretty well. I wish it had more speakers, but this is a budget phone. So I don't usually listen to the speaker. I use headphones, the wireless headphones. But as you can see, it does sound pretty good. Not bad at all. So what I'm going to do now is there is a Geekbench benchmark that I'm going to run, and this is going to give us some information as to how well this unit performs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the CPU benchmark. I don't know if you can see all of that there. I'm going to run that, and at the same time I'm going to go ahead and charge it because this needs to be charged. This is going to take about 20 minutes or so. When it's done, we will resume where we left off. Can you dig it? Okay, Tech Timers, so I finished running the test on Geekbench 5, and as you can see, the scores. Single core is 153, multi-core is 652. These are all of the tests that were run, and I think it took I actually ran it twice, so it took almost 20 minutes. It was about 10 minutes each. The first time I ran it, it was 152 over 691. So once again, not the absolute fastest phone, by far, but definitely something that you can use every single day, for your everyday smartphone use. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see how it performs as far as pictures and videos are concerned. Cool. Take a look at some pictures that I just took at my desk here. This is inside, of course, and this is low lighting. And this is 16 megapixel with the rear cameras. So you can see the clarity there. And all of these watches I reviewed, look out for those videos. This is also the same location at my desk. 16 megapixel rear camera. And see the clarity, low lighting, of course. Once again, these are all products that I reviewed. Take a look out for those videos. And this one is the front-facing selfie cam. I didn't take a selfie because, I've got the Corona beard going and the Corona dew. Once this is all over and I get out the house, then I'm going to get my shave on and get my fro together. However, so once again, this is the front-facing 16 megapixel selfie cam. So let's take a look at some outside stuff. Groovy, or pictures that I just took. And not the best lighting conditions. It looks like there's a storm front or something, I don't know, moving into the Phoenix area. So it's kind of overcast, not the best lighting. But you can check out the clarity there. Not bad, 16 megapixels. And so as you can see, not bad for a budget camera. Okay, so this is a test of the audio as well as the video portion of this camera. And we've got a cold front moving in here in the Phoenix area. It's only 99 degrees today. Just a few days ago, it was actually 117. And let's see, hopefully this will come out pretty well. But it's a little overcast today, so conditions aren't the best for filming this video. But this will give you an idea of what this camera is capable of. Okay, Tech Timers, so I have to say I'm really impressed by the pictures, especially the indoor pictures. As far as the shots I did outside, I think that I think they came out very well. I think that if I had made some adjustments in the software, I think I would have gotten even better pictures and better video outdoors. So there's a lot of adjustments that can be made, and maybe next time, maybe I'll do a video on the ability to take pictures with this and videos. So what else can I say about this camera? I really do like the screen. It's a 2.5D double-sided curved glass. It's a 19.5:9 aspect ratio. Let's see. Okay, so you've got your flashlight, very, very bright. Storage is expandable with the micro SD up to 256 gigs, so that's great. You know, a lot of storage capacity. Let's talk about the fingerprint ability sensor there. Now, as you can see, it's off. I'm going to move my thumb away from the power button. I'm going to hit it, and there it is. It's on. So it takes probably about maybe half a second to come on. So it's not the fastest in the world, but definitely not the slowest. So the best thing, one of the best things about this phone is actually the price. So it's $144.99 on Amazon. Now, the processor is a step below my Umidigi F1. However, this is not a gaming machine like I mentioned earlier. It's an everyday phone, and it has more than enough power to do exactly what I need it to do. So I got this phone. I know most people buy, you know, like a newer, more powerful phone, but I actually bought this because I was going to use this for recording my YouTube videos, because the phone that I'm using right now is a ZTE Z Max, so you know it's running Android 6. It's just an old phone, so that's why I got this. But I'll tell you, I really like the operating system on this. I'm learning more about Android 10. The F1 only has Android 9. So, and like I said, this does everything, absolutely everything I need it to do. So I might use the F1 to record videos, and I might use this as my everyday phone. So I'm going to rate this, and my new rating system is, because I really do like this phone, especially at the price, $144.99 on Amazon, I'm going to give this a groovy, man. If I just only liked it, it would just be right on. If I didn't like it, it would be a write off. If I really didn't like it, it would be a jive turkey. But this phone would be great for the average everyday phone user. So therefore it gets a groovy, man. So we're going to leave it at that. That concludes my review of the Umidigi A7 Pro. Thank you for hanging out here with me on Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews. Keep in mind that with all of my videos, the opinions expressed are my own. I don't get paid to do this. I purchase all of my products with my own money. Enough said. Keep on trucking, and I will catch you on the flip side of my next video. Now, can you dig that?